Hello guys, in this video we're going to continue model the rest of the components of the engine assembly. And this time we're going to start with the gasket, and probably in this video you're going to cover also the piston, and we'll see how far it goes. So gasket and piston so far. Let's open up the gasket. All right, so gasket going to sit between the body and the header for sealing. So therefore, it's going to have the same pattern, similar pattern as the body, because all those bolting and the piston going to go through. Okay, let's get, so this is a very simple part. It's pretty much two features, right? And let's begin on the dimensions. All right, so a lot of measuring. Let's start with the overall dimension. So 12 by 6, of course, right? So let's get a sketch of okay, from center. Let's get a rectangle with 12 and 6. All right. So we have a rectangle, and let's go on the circles. With no surprise, the circles must be 2 inch in diameter. Actually 2.06, yes, because the piston gonna go through these circles, we need a little bit tolerance, which is 0.06 tolerance, because we don't want the piston to touch this gasket to generate unnecessary friction, or eventually damage the gasket. Oh, by the way, what is the thickness? Thickness is 0.03, and we have 0.06. And how far from the edge to here? The center distance is 2.25. Same deal. And 2.5 is spacing. All right, let's do that. 4 circles actually. Okay. All right, let's start with some center lines. So we can make sure all the circles are aligned to the center. All right. There's 4 random circles, and make this first one 2.06. And also this one is 2.25 from the edge, 2.25. All right. And now we can select all the circles and make them equal, just the same way we did in all of our components. The spacing, 2.5. Here we go. So now we have 4 circles. And one more, we can add it to it. This vertical, this rectangular hole, which, let's measure this to be 0.56. So same thing with the 0.06 tolerance, because initially on the hole on the engine body is 0.5, right? 0.5 by 3. So now we're going to add extra 0.06 as tolerance. So 3.06 and 0.56. And how far away from this edge is 0.22. Okay. So let's define this 0.22, and this one to be 0.56, and this one is 3.06. All right. And now we can extrude this. Now we can extrude this sketch to its designated thickness, which is 0.03, right? Yeah, it's right. 0.03. Let's make sure. Yep. And now we make 6 holes. And the holes must be bigger as well because bolting gonna go through. So diameter, oh no, actually diameter is 0.5. And the distance, 3/4 and 3/4. So 0.05 and 3/4 from both edge. So just draw the circle. Make that 3/4, like this, 3/4 as well. This 1.5. Okay, now right here. Let's extrude cut it first. So add to surface and select the top surface as your reference, and we make 1 hole, right? And let's pattern this 6 times. So same perimeter we're gonna use as the body. So first direction, left to right, and we're gonna make it, we want 3 holes in this direction, 5.25. And second direction, up and down, let's choose this edge. And we just need 2 in this direction, and the spacing is 4.5. 5.5 and, 4.5 as vertical spacing, and 5.25 as the horizontal spacing. And this one we need to flip the direction because the previous shows they're upwards. We want it downwards. And here we go. This one completes the gasket. So make sure you insert this gasket. Let me close this first. Make sure you insert this gasket between the engine body and the header. Okay. And now let's do one more component, which is the piston. So let's open up this piston. You can see it's hollow and have 1, 2, 3, 3 grooves and 2 holes. Actually, this is considered as 1 through hole. All right. So let's drag this. So very first thing we're gonna make is this look like a cup. So let's call it a cup. So at the front plane, let's sketch it. By the way, let's grab the dimension first. So, all right. So we're gonna make a upside down L shape with 1 inch from the center, and thickness is 1/8 and 0.19. And the length is 2. So 1 by 2. Let's take it down. So it's 1 by 2 and 0.13 and 0.19. All right. But what is that 0.13? Doesn't look right. Let's measure it anyway. The top thickness. Well, the top thickness is still 0.19, so I don't know why there's a 0.13 mark, but this definitely is 0.19 all around for the L shape. And let's do it. Okay, so rectangle. Actually, you know what? Let's draw a center line first so that we know the reference of this rectangle going to be on one side. It won't go across, it won't go across the center line. So let's do this too. All right, let's draw the top bar of the L shape. And let's dimension this 0.19. And this one will be 1. Another rectangle. And let's dimension this. Total length will be 2. And this one will be 0.19. All right, and let's trim this centerpiece. Okay, now we can revolve. Let's revolve it about the center line we just created. And here we go. We have this cup. Let's move on. So there will be one extrusion made inside of this cup. And the dimension is 0.38 and 3/4. And pay attention, this edge gonna be tangent to the ID of this cup. All right, so this circle I'm highlighting right now gonna be tangent with the left edge of this extrusion. Okay, so 0.38 and 3/4. So let's select this surface to sketch. And let's go with center rectangle. Actually, let's do center line first because this rectangle gonna be sitting on the center. All right, so it will be like this. Now select one of the edge and the circle to make them tangent. So you're gonna hold your control, select this, click on this edge and hold your control, like keep holding your control and click this circle and make them tangent. All right, and now we can dimension this. So 0.38 and the length is 3/4, 0.75. All right, let's extrude it. And we want it to add to surface because we want this extrusion to be flush with the bottom of this cup, right? And here we go. Next feature is making the hole. So this hole is made on the side. And let's get some dimensions. So it's a 1/2-inch hole in the middle of the extrusion, and the center distance from the center, from the origin to the bottom is 0.63. So 0.63 with 1/2-inch hole. All right, let's select the surface to draw, and let's draw a circle. So you can see the dashed line means the origin gonna be sitting on the center, and that's good. That's what we wanted. Let's dimension this to be a 1/2-inch. So 1/2-inch hole from the center to the bottom edge is 0.63. Okay. And we extrude it, cut it. And up to surface. If we do up to surface, it might go another direction. So let's not do this. Let's do through all and reverse direction. And here we go. We have a hole right here, a 1/2-inch hole. So next step, we're gonna mirror these two features we just generated respect to one of the middle plane. Let's see if we have a middle plane available. So yes, we do have one middle plane, which is the right plane. If you don't have a middle plane available, you need to generate one middle plane. And that should be simple because I already showed it 1,000 times. So let's select these two features and let's mirror it. Select the right plane because we just checked is the middle plane, right? And click yes. And here we go. We have the through hole and two extrusions, one on left, one on right. Another one is a fillet. The fillet radius is 0.0625 and all edges within this cup. All right, so that's easy. Click the fillet and just keep selecting edges, all edges. Actually, set the magnitude first, 0.0625, and then you can just keep selecting edges. So they want everything inside of this cut. Okay. Okay, I believe that's everything. Let's double check. Yes, that's everything. Okay, the next feature is cut revolve. So start making grooves. And let's get the dimension. So in the one of the cross-section plane, which can be the right plane, we just checked, right? That's one of the cross-section plane. We need to start making little rectangles. And the dimension of rectangles is 0.06 by 0.13 and a quarter from the edge. And we cut revolve it. Okay, so actually the front plane can work as well because that's a cross-section plane, right? The right plane and the front plane, either one. And let's sketch right here and start making rectangles. Actually start making center lines because we need a center line to revolve with, right? Let's make this. So, all right, let's dimension this a quarter from the edge. How much is this? I forgot. Let's get back. Okay, 0.13 and 0.06. All right, here we go. Fully defined. And we can revolve cut it. Respect to the center line, which is created, it automatically pick for us. That's really nice. And we click yes. We have one groove. And how many grooves to go? We're gonna pattern it. So we want total of 3 grooves. And spacing is a quarter. All right, that's easy. Select this feature we just created and linear pattern and direction 1, just select anywhere of this body and make it 3/4. Oh, sorry, 1/4, 0.25 and total of 3 and we're good. So 3 grooves. And the last one is one more revolve cut. So from bottom, we need to do another revolve cut of 0.13 and 0.06. So draw this rectangle from the bottom, 0.13, 0.06, and how far? So it's 1 inch. Okay. So same thing. Let's select the front plane and start sketching the center line because we're going to revolve it, right? So have a center line vertically and start drawing a rectangle. Okay. So dimension this to 1 and dimension this to 0.06. So 1 by 0.06. And you click yes, and you can revolve cut it. And same thing happened. And here we go. We complete the piston component. All right, look exactly the same. Okay, that's it for this video. And please keep watching the video and make the other components.